So, you've moved to Nashville, Tennessee, but you're not sure what there is to do? Well, that is great because today I'm going to take you out on a driving tour of one of my favorite state parks here in Middle Tennessee, Montgomery Bell State Park. My name is Mark with Welcome Home Nashville, Tennessee, and folks, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make their move here to Nashville, Tennessee, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Nashville, Tennessee. And if this is your first time to the channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about any real estate market updates here in Nashville, Tennessee. With that said, folks, we're going to go ahead and get after it. All right, folks, we are on our way to Montgomery Bell State Park. We're doing something a little different. We're, excited to show you guys a driving tour of Montgomery Bell State Park. Like I said, it's just an incredible fall day today. Absolutely gorgeous out, perfect weather. So yeah, we wanted to get out and take you guys on a ride through Montgomery Bell State Park. We're about a mile outside of the entrance right now, and as you can see, the fall colors are absolutely incredible. We are rocking the Toyota 4Runner today, so definitely a fall day all around. The colors out here outside of Dickson, Tennessee are just absolutely magnificent, and I'm excited to show you guys the park and give you a little bit of a driving tour. Alrighty, folks, we have arrived. Montgomery Bell State Park here. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the big stonework on the entryway there. As you come into the park, you cross over this really pretty little creek. You've got like a little welcome station there, kind of ranger cabin, I guess you'd call it. And some hiking trails over there to the left. They come out there. Just over to the right, you'll see the education center, the welcome center. Very cool little building. Plenty of educational opportunities there. We're going to take a left here, and then we'll do kind of a big loop through the park here. Now, we are in the middle of October, so the colors here are absolutely incredible. The leaves are changing, everything like that. Absolutely love it. Over to our left here, you may not be able to see it. You just barely see it. There are a bunch of pavilions and playgrounds over there bordering the creek. And then you've got the trailhead for Wildcat Trail. That will take you anywhere from 3 to 5 miles down that trail, and you can check out one of the 3 major lakes here in Montgomery Bell State Park down Wildcat Trail. Now, it's a pretty gentle walk for the most part. You do have some topography to navigate. You'll be up and down quite a bit through that trail. But still, very nice walk, pretty leisurely and everything like that. We'll check out some of the cabins up here and show you those as well. We're going to jump on the cabin loop. So these cabins, you can actually rent these cabins by the night and come and stay here in Montgomery Bell. Some beautiful trees, absolutely love it. This is like such a classic Tennessee fall day. We're sitting right at 57 degrees. We've got a very light breeze. You can tell it's slightly overcast. Absolute perfection. Now these cabins you can rent out. They are really, really cool little cabins. Obviously you can see the parking through here and everything like that. But the cabins actually overlook one of the lakes just down to the right through the trees. We'll show you that a little later in our drive here. But the cabins, very, very nice stuff. They've been here for quite a few years. You may be able to just pick up the lake down there to our right. There's a walking path that will take you over a really pretty little suspension bridge type bridge. Then that will connect you. You can take that bridge over to the main hotel here in the park. They've got some dining over there as well, a restaurant that's pretty nice. It's got some decent food there. Definitely a cool little place to stop in. The lake itself, you can rent kayaks, you can rent paddle boards, stuff like that, and get out on the lake and just paddle around and enjoy it. You can fish it. One really cool thing about the lakes here in Montgomery Bell is that they do not allow anything with a motor on it. They don't allow anything with a gasoline-powered motor. You can use a trolling motor on like a canoe or a little john boat, and you can put your own canoe or john boat into the lakes and paddle around and fish and enjoy a day. A lot of fun. There's tons of bass in there, plenty of bluegill, really, really enjoyable fishing. Now you'll see some more cabins down to our left here. Those are also part of the cabins that you can rent out. Again, really cool stuff, and they're super, super affordable. Super affordable, folks. The hardest part is getting a reservation because they are so affordable. It really is a desirable option for folks coming to stay here in Montgomery Bell. The park itself is just incredible, folks. This is such a quintessential Tennessee area. It's big rolling hills, big mature hardwoods everywhere. The leaves are absolutely gorgeous. There's plenty of wildlife. I'm sure we'll run into some deer and things like that along our drive. Especially with this weather that we have coming in. We've got a big cold front coming in this week, so that means the animals will be out. They'll be stocking up on food. They'll be eating just in preparation for that cold front we've got coming in this week. Now, I'm really looking forward to that because I enjoy being outside when it's cold. There are no bugs. There's no humidity. It's way, way nicer. So I'm looking forward to that cold front coming up. You'll see to our right, we're actually paralleling the Montgomery Bell golf course. Really, really fun course to play. Well kept and everything like that. Tee times and everything are not super expensive, so it's a very cost-effective option if you enjoy getting out and playing some golf in an incredibly beautiful setting. So we'll take this loop over here and show you the golf course as well, just so you can get an idea for what the clubhouse looks like and what the course looks like as well. And this is the Frank G. Clement Golf Course, again here in Montgomery Bell State Park. Got our driving range just over to our left there, and I do see our first deer over there in the woods under some oak trees. I imagine she's eating some acorns today. Like I said, just in preparation for that cold front we've got coming up. So this is our clubhouse here. Obviously you can see the carts out front and everything. They've got a practice putting green over there as well. And then our parking lot here. It is a beautiful clubhouse, folks. Really pretty facility. And again, for being such a cost-effective option, you really can't beat it. Dickson has another golf course called Greystone. Again, it's if you haven't seen our Dickson, Tennessee video, you definitely need to watch that. I will link that video at the end of this video. But again, beautiful course over there in Dickson. A lot of fun to play. It is actually right on the back side of a community we did some home tours in for our Dickson video. So if you've not seen that, I highly recommend you check it out. So now we're back on the main road here through Montgomery Bell. We'll check out the lakes and check out the lodge as well. As you'll see driving through, there are plenty of pull-offs like that with some pavilions you can access. Most of those pull-offs are going to intersect with your hiking trails. So there are trailheads, obviously, but you can kind of pop in and out of trails as you want to through these little pull-offs here. So we're going to go this way, check out our other lake down here. Or one of our other lakes. There are 3 major lakes here in Montgomery Bell State Park. All 3 are gorgeous, very deep lakes. Like I said, plenty of fish in them as well. If you enjoy getting out and doing some fishing, they're great spots for it. All right, so this is one of our parking areas here, folks. You can park here and walk down to the lake. I know I mentioned, you could rent kayaks and paddle boards. This is one of the spots you can do that. As you'll see, there's a pavilion down there through the woods. You can just see the lake a little bit. I would drive down there, but they do not want you driving down that path. That is a pedestrian path only, and yeah, we don't need to be driving down through that. Plenty of parking here, though. Believe it or not, in the summer, all 3 of these parking strips, I guess you would call it, get full, like totally full. From people going hiking, people enjoying the lake and fishing, people just getting out on the lake and paddling about. Plenty of people actually bring picnic supplies out and just have a picnic on the banks of the lake. And yeah, it's just a lovely place to hang out. They actually added that gravel lot there that we just drove through because there is so much traffic here in the peak of the summers. You know, a lot of folks are kind of deterred by the fall weather and the cold. Again, I absolutely love it. I actually just did a video today on what we love about fall here in Tennessee. You definitely need to check that one out if you haven't had the chance yet. But yeah, absolutely love it here in Montgomery Bell State Park. It really is just an incredible representation of, natural Tennessee. right, so now we're heading towards the inn and the conference center here. Really, really cool hotel as well down here. I have stayed in it one time as a child. Well, I say child. I was, I don't know, 10 to 12 years old. We came down here and stayed in the hotel for a wedding that one of my father's friends was having on the golf course here at Montgomery Bell. And yeah, really lovely little place to stay for sure. All kinds of cool stuff to do. Like I said, you can get out on the lake. You've got some public basketball courts here as well, or half basketball courts. And then we've got the restaurant, and like I said, the inn and the conference center just down here. We're going to show that to you in just a moment as we get down there. So we'll drive through the parking lot here and show you the back of the inn and the conference center. Then we'll do a little bit of a loop and show you the front of the inn as well. As you can see, the parking lot is packed. That is one thing about Montgomery Bell. Get your reservations in early because it does fill up fast here. Now, the hotel and the restaurant are gorgeous. They overlook the lake down there. And like I said, we're just going to do a quick little loop. And we'll go down to the front of the inn as well. I did finally see a couple open parking spaces, which is surprising. Again, typically there are no available parking spaces here at Montgomery Bell, and it's really not hard to understand why. Again, just such an incredible place to get out in nature here in Middle Tennessee. You do have some tennis courts up to our left. You may have been able to see that on camera. It may not have caught it, but there are some tennis courts up to our left there. And then again, a lot of the trails here in Montgomery Bell you can use to get around. You can actually get over here to the hotel. You can get, all right, sorry about that, folks. We ended up ran out of storage for a moment, so we had to stop and get that situated real quick. So like I said, we're going down to the lodge real quick. And yeah, you can actually see a little bit more of the lake down there through the trees. That is just, again, one of the 3 lakes here in Montgomery Bell State Park. And the lodge is gorgeous here, folks. And this time of year, incredible time to come stay and enjoy everything that the park has to offer. They do have a convention center here. They do have events that happen here, big meetings, things like that, weddings, conferences, and all of the above, you know. But definitely an incredible setting for it. Like I said earlier, I believe we were talking about the trails that come through the park. So you can access all 3 of the lakes here in Montgomery Bell via the hiking trails. It's really, really cool. The park itself actually has a big grand loop trail that will take you essentially from the entrance. You know, you can enter the trail on the left there at the entrance, or you can enter it on the right there at the entrance, and depending on which route you take, you can go around the entirety of the park either clockwise or counterclockwise. I have spent a considerable amount of time hanging out and just enjoying the nature here in Montgomery Bell, and I've done a vast majority of that grand loop trail. And it really is gorgeous, folks. You know, you follow big ridge lines through hardwoods, you'll go through deep bottoms, pine thickets, really just any kind of terrain you can imagine you will cross through on these trails, and it's just gorgeous. There are a couple spots you can actually stay overnight in. Now, don't get me wrong, they're nothing crazy or luxurious. They're really just kind of timber framed lean-tos, but it gives you an awesome opportunity to spend the night out in the woods and enjoy nature in a way that most folks don't really get the opportunity to. One of the lean-tos in particular, it's down in a big hardwood bottom. It's got a nice little creek that runs just in front of it. It's actually kind of a convergence of two small creeks that are really pretty. Nothing too crazy, like they're not deep swimming creeks or anything like that, but just enough to get your feet wet and provide a little ambient background noise for you to fall asleep to. Now, the road systems in Montgomery Bell, so there are a couple primary roads. We're on one now that just kind of branches out and ends in a dead end at the hotel back there. The other primary road, it will actually take you from Highway 70 all the way through the park to the other side of the park and connect you over near Burns, Tennessee, which is kind of Dickson, Tennessee's neighbor. We've not done any video on Burns yet, but Burns is a very cool little small town. There's nothing too crazy going on there. It's very, very quiet, very calm, and not super populated, but it is beautifully set. You know, again, it's sitting in the rolling hills here in Tennessee, and yeah, just beautiful scenery all around, folks, for sure. This next road that we're going to turn onto and connect to is the main road. Oh, there's our second deer. Poor thing, she was looking skinny, just kind of ribs poking out everywhere. She's probably headed to grab something to eat. Like I said, get ready for that cold front. I'm glad we are seeing deer, though. That is always a good thing. I love the white-tailed deer. Over to our right, you can actually see those the fire pits and the picnic tables over there. But anyways, absolutely love the white-tailed deer. I've been enamored with the species my entire life. They're just such special creatures. They really are cool, and it's just an honor to get to interact with them any chance I get. There's a good shot of the Welcome Center and Ranger Station there. There's one of our trailheads over to our right. That'll take you up the other side of Wildcat Trail and Jim Bailey's Trail. So like I said, you've got trails on either side of us right now. Over to our left is the continuation, kind of the left-hand side of Wildcat. Again, really nice little trail, nothing too crazy, very, very enjoyable hike. Now down to our right, you'll catch the RV parking for RV campers and things like that. Down here in front of us, you've got a volleyball court, another little pavilion for you to enjoy. Some folks out playing soccer, enjoying this incredible Tennessee fall day. Now we're headed down to Group Camp Road. We've got our historic church down here. Really beautiful old historic church. Just all kinds of things to enjoy here in Montgomery Bell. Beautiful stonework bridge we're about to cross over. Yeah, folks, I can't tell you how much I love it here. It really is a very, very special park. All right, so now we just headed past the Laurel Furnace site, which is back behind us. We've got some more trailheads over to our left and to our right, and like I said, we're going to do the historic church trail turnaround right here. Show you all that, and then we will head back to our main road and show you the rest of the park. Looks like we've got a group of hikers over to our left. Here is our historic church. I mean, look at the setting, folks. It is absolutely incredible here in Montgomery Bell. Beautiful old stonework church set in the hills of Tennessee with all these colors. You really cannot beat it. Like I said, group of hikers there. I love it, folks. Absolutely love it. I'm glad I'm not the only one out enjoying this incredible Tennessee fall day. Got some more hikers there to our left. And then up to our right there is just going to be ranger residences and things like that. That is one cool thing about Montgomery Bell is the some of the rangers do live here in the park. Just something pretty neat, I think. I wanted to be a park ranger as a kid. Always thought it would be really cool to do. Live inside a state park and everything like that. Unfortunately, I did not complete the appropriate schooling to follow that career path. All right, so yeah, just down that road back there, you've got the ranger residences, and then you've got a group campsite as well. So nothing too crazy or scenic there. Like I said, it's just kind of a group campground with different sites that you can erect a tent or a hammock or something like that, and do some camping. Just to our left there, we've got another pullout and a couple other trailheads. The colors here, folks, really are incredible. I wish the camera could do them justice, but the colors here in Montgomery Bell are just incredible. They are so gorgeous this time of year. A lot of leaves are falling right now, so I expect that these colors won't be around too much longer. Like I said, we're kind of in the middle of October right now, so we do typically hold on to our leaves into November here in Tennessee, but that kind of just depends on the weather as well. If we get that really crazy cold front coming up, and here we go. We're going to head down here to our Lake Woodhaven Spillway. Really beautiful lake as well. And Lake Woodhaven is a very, very deep lake here in Montgomery Bell. Anyways, folks, as I was saying, we do typically hold on to our foliage into November, but dependent on the weather. So if it really gets cold here in the next couple weeks, or if we have any type of big winter/fall storms with high winds, heavy rain, that will absolutely knock the leaves out of the trees much faster, and we'll lose all these beautiful colors a little sooner than we may have hoped. Alrighty, as we come down through here, you'll see through the trees, this is Lake Woodhaven. Beautiful, beautiful lake. We've got the Lake Woodhaven Spillway sign there. We've got a couple little pavilions over to our right. And then as we come around the corner here, you will see the lake is just absolutely gorgeous this time of year. Beautiful, beautiful lake. Not a ripple on it today, folks. It is gorgeous out there. No cold fall breeze today, that's for sure. Now we're just getting back out to our main road here through Montgomery Bell. Again, this is the primary road that will connect you from Highway 70 over to Burns, Tennessee, through the other side of the park. Just down through the trees on our left, we have Creech Hollow Lake. And then I forgot to mention the name of the lake by the end is actually Acorn Lake. So you've got Acorn Lake, you've got Creech Hollow Lake, and then you've got Woodhaven Lake here in Montgomery Bell. So plenty of opportunities to get on the water here, for sure. And then just down over here, we're going to take you to Lake Woodhaven, give you a little bit better view. We will pass some of the ranger residences over to the right, and then then we'll get down to the lake itself. We do have to get on some gravel here. Glad we're in the Forerunner today. We're off-roading, folks. I joke that we're off-roading, but honestly, folks, you would have no problem coming through here with a Honda Civic. You would have no issue coming through here with a Toyota Prius. You could make it down these roads really with anything you'd like to drive down it. Obviously you don't want to go flying down through here because it is a state park and it's a gravel road. You don't want to damage anything or disturb it or harm it in any way. But yeah, these roads are the equivalent to your average gravel driveway here in Tennessee. So you would have no issue coming down here in, like I said, any little family car, any type of SUV, and certainly any type of truck. So I will mention all three lakes here in Montgomery Bell do have boat ramps for you to put some kayaks in, put a small john boat even. It looks like we've got some folks over there pulling their kayaks in. Oh no, it's an inflatable kayak. Very cool, very cool. So there's our boat ramp down there and our docks. And the lake itself is just gorgeous, folks. Absolutely gorgeous day today here in Montgomery Bell. Ranger residences here, at least from the exterior, appear very nice. Obviously they're a little dated, but that's totally fine. Still very, very nice looking homes for sure. And yeah, you can't really beat the view out your windows, that's for sure. All right, folks, so I think we've got one last little interesting tidbit to show you here in Montgomery Bell State Park. It's going to be just over here to our left, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the video and head out the other end of the park. All right, folks, so this is our last little stop here. This is going to be the Montgomery Bell State Park archery range. This is one of my favorite things about the park here. So you've got targets throughout the woods over to our right that are absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with archery and all of that. You can see the targets out there. Really is a super nice little range here in Montgomery Bell. Believe it or not, each of those targets runs anywhere from $2,500 to about $3,000 a piece. So the fact that we have this here in Montgomery Bell really is just fantastic, and it's right down the road from my house. I mean, I live maybe a 5-minute drive or so from the entrance to Montgomery Bell, so I'll come here and shoot my bow in the afternoons or the early mornings some days. And yeah, it just provides an awesome opportunity to get outdoors and enjoy the park and shoot my bow. One other thing I do want to mention, the opposite side of Montgomery Bell. So basically, we would go out the main entrance that we came in and take a right. Once we did that, we'd head a mile or two up the road and take another left. And just down that road, about a half mile or so, you've got the Montgomery Bell State Park mountain bike trails. Awesome public mountain biking trails. They're really, really cool. Just gives you another opportunity to enjoy nature here in Montgomery Bell. Tons of folks ride it. It's got some good trails for sure. I am a big cyclist, or at least I was at one point. I don't get to do much cycling anymore, but I was a big cyclist at one point, but the discipline I chose was road cycling. So I never really got into the mountain biking scene as much as I want to, just haven't done it. So we have made it to the other end of Montgomery Bell State Park, folks. I'm going to cut the video off here, and we'll show you the mountain biking trails real quick, and then we'll wrap up our video for the day. All right, folks. So, as I mentioned, you would come out of the main park entrance, come back up the road, and take a left onto this road. You may have seen the sign there that said MBSP Mountain Bike Trails, and that's Montgomery Bell State Park Mountain Bike Trails, obviously. They're just a little ways down this road here. So everything to our left, or on the left-hand side of the road right now, is going to be Montgomery Bell State Park land. So all of those mountain bike trails encompass all the land you see on the left-hand side of the screen there. This blue building up here on our right is actually a boat factory. Fun fact, when we first moved to White Bluff, we were very confused as to what this building was. And then, you drive past it and you'll see just up here to the right, you'll see all the boat molds they have sitting out in their storage area. Basically, when you're building a big fiberglass boat, you build it from the outside inward. So you have a big fiberglass mold, and then you lay the fiberglass into that and build out from there. So it's a pretty cool process. If you've never looked it up, I highly recommend checking out the build process on a fiberglass boat. It really is cool. So this is our parking area here for the Montgomery Bell State Park mountain bike trails. It's really nice. They keep a bike washing station just down here at the opposite end of the parking lot, and then we'll hop out here and show you the maps of the mountain bike trails themselves. All right, folks, so this is the Montgomery Bell State Park mountain bike trail map. Obviously, you can see you've got tons of trails to get out and ride on and enjoy. That is going to wrap up our video today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this unique little bit of content we decided to do, our driving tour here in Montgomery Bell State Park. Again, my name is Mark with Welcome Home Nashville, Tennessee. And remember, folks, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make their move to Nashville, Tennessee. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us that call, shoot us that text, send us that email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us so we can help you make a smooth move here to Nashville, Tennessee. Until next time, I hope to see you around town soon. That's awesome. I think there were way more deer than we thought.